Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with our president, Juan Laporta, as he gives a rallying speech after back to back defeats. We will never give up. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, in this episode, talking about Xavi, as Xavi is feeling attacked from inside and outside Barcelona after back-to-back losses against Girona and the Royal Antwerp. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the end. It has been a tough past week or so for FC Barcelona as they first suffered a big setback in the defense of their league title, losing 4-2 to current leaders Girona at home. That was followed by an even more shocking 3-2 defeat away to Royal Antwerp in the UEFA Champions League group stage encounter. Given the performances in the recent past, coupled with the last two results, alarm bells have begun to ring at the club, with pressure mounting on manager Xavi Hernandez and the players. Amidst this situation, Barcelona president Joan Laporta called upon everyone at the club to stay together and united during his speech at the club's Christmas dinner party last night. He said, "Despite the sporting disappointments that are also part of the world of sport, we will never give up as long as day after day we feel proud to represent the best club in the world," Laporta said, as quoted by Mundo Deportivo. Barcelona held the club's Christmas dinner at the Palau Blaugrana, attended by directors, coaches, and players. Laporta presided over an event attended by first team boss Xavi himself, members of the board of directors, sporting director Deco, and the coaches of all the professional sections and respective technical staff, as well as players, members of the staff, and members of all the club's departments. Continuing his rallying call, Laporta said, "We will go out to compete in all four competitions: Super Cup, Copa del Rey, La Liga, and the Champions League. I ask you to support, and today more than ever in these days, our players and our coach to accompany them on the road to victory. Together we can do it." As things stand, Barcelona are 7 points behind Girona in La Liga, with a trip to Valencia coming up this weekend. As far as Champions League is concerned, the Catalans are through to the knockout stages as group leaders, despite the defeat to Antwerp. They will learn their round of 16 opponents this coming Monday when the draw takes place. Of course, Joan Laporta being the leader of the team, as big as Barca, I think I respect his maturity and the way he have handled the situation and to reunite his troops. I mean, that is what a leader should do. A leader should not just come out there and rant like it's an ordinary fan. I mean, I think Laporta is a very mature and learned man, and the way he has been handling the situation is extraordinary. Xavi Hernandez have been going through a lot with these days. I don't know if Xavi have been having some good sleeps or he have been having nightmares, by the way, because being the coach of FC Barcelona is just like a living hell sometimes, especially when results are not coming your way. The pressure is on you like a mountain being put on your head, and that is exactly what Xavi is feeling right now. I understand the situation, but it is what it is. He has not been the first, neither will he be the last to be in such a situation. That's how the job comes with it. It's so highly demanding. After losing against Girona, that angered many Barca fans, which was a home game. Performance was absolute shit. Girona played us like we are a very low team. It was so crazy. And I think that was what even really brought that anger to majority of the fans. Then, worst of it all, even though we had qualified already to the knockout stages of the Champions League, Royal Antwerp from nowhere just came and shocked us and dealt with us, which I think they deserve to do that. because we have not been performing well. Of course, that have unsurprisingly mounted serious pressure on Xavi's head, and some are calling him to be sacked. Of course, all these things Xavi Hernandez have been saying on social media, which definitely will bring him some, some kind of depression. But I hope he's not. Laporta yesterday in that dinner with the coaching staff and everything, Christmas dinner that took place in Barca, we can see his great words of wisdom, trying to reunite everybody despite the crazy situation we are going through. And that optimistic kind of message as a leader is so important to bring in some morale boost. And hopefully Xavi Hernandez will try his best to bring that morale boost to the players as well. Of course, it's not an easy time now for Barca. Being a Barca supporter, I've always been tough, but it looks like it's even more tougher this year as results are not coming our way. We know it's not only about winning, but winning spectacularly, but we're not even doing any of them. We are not winning a game and we are not playing well. So it's just quite crazy, really crazy. So let's see how the game against Valencia will look like. Then on to the final story of discussion. Football can be very fickle as Barca manager Xavi Hernandez is finding out firsthand in recent weeks. It was not very long ago that Xavi was heralded for leading the club to the La Liga title, following which he was even handed a new one-year contract with increased wages. But things have taken a dark turn for the Barca legend as he finds himself under intense scrutiny after some disappointing results over the past month or so. Things have only worsened after the back-to-back losses against Girona and Royal Antwerp, with reports suggesting that some board members are already losing confidence in Xavi, while the likes of Joan Laporta and Deco are allegedly interfering in team matters. Of course, now as per Javi Miguel of AS, Xavi is starting to feel alone and Barcelona at the Barca and believe that there are people both inside and outside the club that are attacking him at the slightest chance. This comes after reports earlier today suggesting that relationship between Xavi and Deco had hit the rocks. It is allegedly due to the director refuting Xavi's statements regarding the squad changes that were made for the Royal Antwerp game. There is a feeling in Xavi's entourage that people are looking for any possible nook and cranny to damage the coach. In the last few hours, the unconditional support from the club has seemingly to have waned, and directors and top executives have become suspiciously silent when asked about the coach's continuity. Of course, despite the relentless outside noise and speculation about his future, the report states that Xavi feels fully backed by club president Juan Laporta. It has been conveyed by Xavi by Barca himself despite the defeat in Belgium, following which the latter left the stadium with very angry way and did not even respond to questions about Xavi. As such, the coach and his staff feel strong and eager to turn the situation around, stressing that nothing is lost yet and that the team will still be alive in 4 competitions. Xavi feels that there are a lot of people both within and outside Barca who are waiting for any adverse result to throw whole cavalry at him. Hence, he was asked all members of his staff to stick together more than ever, to join forces, and to disconnect from the noise. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.